I was the MC for one of my friend's weddings, actually, in Windsor. He got married at Sprucewood Winery
Okay.
in 2018. And it was amazing, man. I felt like Bruce Buffer from like the UFC. It's time, like suit. But no, man, it was. And what was amazing, what was super amazing about that was that, number one, like, nobody cared about me. Like
Yeah.
it was a wedding for somebody else. Like
Somebody
it was
else.
100% about them. So like it took literally all of the pressure off. I'm like, nobody cares about me or the person that I'm emceeing with. Like it's all about the people that are getting married. And number
Exactly.
two, after it was so much fun. It was so much fun. Everybody was like, it was just such an incredible environment. And then afterwards, people were like, "Did they hire you guys?" We're like, "Oh no, we're just friends of the bride and groom." They're like, "What?" I was like, "Hey, maybe we could go on tour."
Same thing, man. When I did the MC, the DJ actually at the wedding asked me for my business card because he wanted to partner with me for future weddings.
God, that's so funny.
Yeah, so I get it, and like maybe we just have that natural spunk which we didn't have before, right? And it
But
was
you
just
but you can't really call it natural, right? Because I mean, like 6 7 years ago, you had like this whole
I think it's
anxiety thing.
natural. I say it's
Yeah.
natural because maybe I just didn't give myself the opportunity to fall into it, right?
Okay.
And
Interesting.
that's the thing because we doubted ourselves so much that we didn't give ourselves the opportunity. You know, when like you're like 30, 40 years old, well, we don't know specifically,
Well, I
but
mean,
when you
I'm
get
almost
there,
30. I'm almost 30.
same, but I don't want to talk about it. But you know, you hit a certain age and like people start to realize that, oh, I'm really good at something, or I'm really good at this, I'm really good at that. And that's why I say natural in the sense of, yeah, maybe you didn't know it for the first 30, 40 years of your life because you didn't put yourself in the situations to find that out, right? And it could have been because of that confidence, the lack of confidence. You know, maybe public speaking, if I started it in eighth grade, I would have been perfect at it by now. But, you know, it took the first 20 years of my life to realize, okay, I can actually do this when I doubted myself for the first 20 years.
Right, right. Okay, I see where you're coming from, and love the perspective on it. And I talk about that as well in the sense of like, I'm trying to figure out what I like in life, right? Like I'm
Yep.
I'm trying to do like 400 different things to try and find out what I'm good at and what I love to do, so that I can just pursue that for the rest of for the
Yeah.
rest of my life, or at least for the time being, because you know who knows when that's going to change. But no, I think you're right. Where yeah, you have no idea what you're capable of until you step outside of your comfort zone and go try a bunch of different stuff and see what that experience is actually like, right? Seeing it on YouTube, seeing it on Instagram, reading about it, that's all one thing. But then going and actually doing it is something completely different. And I think what's really interesting with that is, you know, we can sit in the comfort of our home and talk about, you know, what we're scared of or what we think we're scared of, but we won't know until we go do it, right? Like I could
Exactly.
sit here and think that I'm scared of public speaking, but then if I actually go out on a stage, I could be like, wow, the energy was incredible. I had no nerves. Like I was totally fine.